So this is my final project. The app is called greenchange. I'm Brian Garnier. This is Portfolio 6. Right now I'm in the stage of development. Greenchange app is currently nearly finished with the design stage. There are some interactions that need to be tweaked to make me feel more comfortable and confident in the product. I was glad to go through the variable settings and test out the different combinations to get the donation percentage button to finally work. So when I talk about that, I'm going to look at my uh, project here. And this is the donation percentage area. Presentation. Here's the button and the amount. If I click here, it'll show at the 43.94. Go back here. The original user flow had them sign in and mentioned the forgot password area to click on. In my app, you do not need a password, so I did deviate a bit towards the user flow. The original name was EcoCon, a play on words of ecology and economy. I liked it, but there was a website with the same name that was established. I gathered feedback over the past 3 months from students and professors. It was invaluable during the building process. I had a video looping in the background of the landing page originally. It seemed nice, but I remembered less is more. I did not want to over-design the project. My problem statement, I decided on a banking site called EcoCom. Some features would be incentives for eco-friendly purchases, cashback, recycled debit credit cards, options to give back to sustainability-focused charities. You see, I see that I kept the option to give back to sustainability-focused charities. Um, the previous statement was my original statement from 3 months ago. The new problem was how can we give it back when we purchase something from an online store? Where is the donation going? How is it being used? With that problem in mind, I wanted to make sure that the users knew before and during the process of shopping they would have the opportunity to learn and donate towards the wonderful cause of offsetting carbon waste from the environment. By nudging them gently with the donation card when they enter the Go To product page and kindly asking if they would like to round up or donate a small amount of their purchase to a selected company. The user personas were revised from about 5 to 3 that I felt fit the core audience a bit more. I wanted to make the app as informative as possible while cutting the bloat. I had a lot of bloat in the app. I cut some extra text from the company information pages since there was honestly too much to talk about and too much to read. This is the company information area here. There was a lot of text to read, and when they're scanning through it, it's just a lot. So here's one part of it, another part of it here. And this is just an explanation of carbon removal here. The key features are the ability to round up and or donate to companies that specialize in removing carbon waste. The companies need funding, and an excellent way to receive additional capital is to donate. The users can find a product that they like for their home. For the prototype's example, a smart thermostat. The smart thermostat saves household money, and at the end or during the purchase process, they can donate to companies that support sustainability. It's a win-win for the company, and it's a win-win for businesses. My user testing was done with Google Forms, and I had about 4 people respond. They responded originally positively, in general, to the app experience. Some were concerned with it not having a sticky navigation originally, and it had hard-to-see components, like the back button and the home button. I agreed with it, and I immediately made the changes to it, and I made a notice of visual improvement. My personal reflection, I started with a completely different idea in a product of mine, and landed on something that I liked a lot. The past 3 months have been insightful and learned a lot about how to build a design for the users, and not only for me. I learned the job to be done method, and that I will continue to use it in my design process going ahead. Adjusting the variables was a bit hard at times because I felt that if I changed one thing, then another thing would break. But I learned and I moved forward. The next steps in my project are to get it seen by a few more people and tighten up the interactions a bit more. So now I'm going to go to the beginning here, the business model. This is the original business model. My key partners were Aspiration. Um, let's see, we go here. Aspiration. It's a green fidelity bank. So they focus on banking that's good for the planet. So they will be backing the application here. And go back to my document. And Frontier Climate here. The activities are here for people to be coding the back end of the site and offering eco-friendly financial resources and carbon removal purchasing. So this is the business model. Personas, I adjusted from about 5 to 3. This was actually pretty much the average age between these three. So I feel like I really hit the nail on the head with um, the ages and stay-at-home mom, accountant, which is a professional, retired bank manager. This one's kind of hard to see here for the user journey. Some of this to scroll in. Kept this at about 5. The user flow, this is the user flow of using the app. I use one person as an example. They would open this original name was EconCom app, which I can just honestly enter login screen, tap to start, enter email. There's no forgotten password. So uh, this one is actually enter name. And there's no um there's no separation between that. So these are flows. But here, jobs to be done. So my jobs to be done was I go over here. Mom of 2 children wants it to be helpful to the family, benefits the environment, charitable. I'm going to go through it a little bit more. You can see it afterwards. I don't want to go too long. I do want to show the prototype and what it was so far. So I'm going to start with the prototype here. This is the main screen they see when they log in. The background is just, there's one video and the whole thing is just when they start it. They click to start. This goes to a login. There's a pop-up to log into here for Google or Facebook. They click to exit it, enter the email address, and they click start. You enter your name so they can personalize or customize the app. Enter your name. I did generic Sam. Hi Sam, you can make a difference. This go to products area so they can go to it. Um, there's a little bit of tiny interaction. You can see the tree just pop up. Here's a sliding carousel, just for some of the things that you can go to. This is where you learn about carbon removal if you want to learn more. What is carbon removal? Here's one thing, go to the profile, very basic changing. Um, then I do want to show a product flow example. So here's apparel area and smart household donation. I'm going to go to smart household for now. Here are just some small products. Here's a little bit of a disclaimer. Here's an S thermostat, couple of images, product details, sustainability features of it, just the quantity. I believe it's at 4 to 3 now because I adjusted it previously to give 10%. donation. So I'm interested in Carbon Removal Alliance. I read about it, so okay, I want to look at it and donate it. So I did. Yeah, I did 10% already. So 10% into the information here, and they check out here after they're done with the process. This interaction have to work on it. I tried to get it to show the 43.95. It wouldn't show it. I worked on it and it just wouldn't show it. So yeah, I pretty much made the purchase and it's done. So with that, I can go home and go back to this page. So this is the greenchange app. Um, there's some stuff to work on. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't think it's completely ready for developer handoff, but I think it's pretty solid. Thank you.